Hello everyone, my name is Maria. Let's try that again. Hello everybody, my name is Maria and I created this channel to help people discover different recipes that are healthy but also delicious. Today I'm going to be making a breakfast recipe, scrambled eggs with avocado toast and some fried tomato on the side. So some of the ingredients that we're going to need are right over here in front of me. We're going to start with some olive oil, but you can use other types of oil as substitutes. We're going to need about 2 tablespoons of butter, some salt, pepper, and red pepper flakes to taste, a bit of cream cheese, about a tablespoon or so, some sourdough bread that we'll toast later, avocado for the bread, 3 eggs, but you can use less or more depending on how hungry you are, a tomato, and some chives. Let's get started. And here you're going to want to slice up the tomatoes into about 5 or 6 pieces so that you can easily fry them up on the pan. So now that we have everything prepared, we're going to get started with the tomatoes. Heat a tablespoon of olive oil on a frying pan over medium heat. And while that's heating up, we're going to grab our sliced tomato. We'll have that ready to go. And we're going to make sure that that's hot, and to ensure that that's a hot pan, we're going to grab some water. And that should be the sound you want to hear. So it's ready and nice and hot. So now fry the sliced tomatoes on the heated pan. So now we're going to flip the tomatoes, and it should look like this. So as you can see, the color has started to change here. I'm going to flip them all over one by one. And now what we want to do is we want to put some salt and pepper. Again, it's all to taste, but I would say about a pinch for this amount. Now you can also use grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes. And after you put some salt, you want to also put some pepper as well. All right, excellent. So while that's cooking on the other side, we're going to get started with our toast. So for the sourdough bread, make sure you cut a nice thick slice. We're going to place that in the toaster oven. Now we're going to mix the eggs together. So you want to break the eggs up and one by one, put them in a mixing bowl. Perfect. Now we're going to grab a whisk and mix it all together. We're going to turn on our pan that we're going to make the eggs in. Set the stove top to medium heat. And once that's heating up, we're going to grab our butter, about a tablespoon, and place it on the pan and wait for it to start melting. And we're going to add in our eggs now. Now, once we've added in the eggs, we're going to mix the eggs. Start stirring, gently stirring, and making sure to continuously stir so that it cooks perfectly. So the important thing about the eggs is not just to keep stirring, but also to make sure that you want to take them off the heat once they look like they're almost ready, but not quite. So they should still be a little bit runny. So this is a little too runny right now, but probably another 30 seconds or so, they should be perfectly ready. because they continue cooking once you take them off the heat. The pan is still quite hot, so they will continue cooking for a few more seconds after you take them off. And you don't want to overdo that, so you don't want to overheat the eggs, otherwise the consistency won't turn out to be the same. So this looks about ready, almost ready, so you want to take it off the heat around this point here. And once it sits there, we can add in our cream cheese, mix it in there. Now, alternatively, you can add sour cream or crème fraîche, whatever you prefer. And then at this point, we also add in, again, salt and pepper to taste, and then mix it all in there. Excellent. So after that's ready, we'll let it sit here for a bit, and we're gonna grab our toast that's ready now. Now we're going to add the olive oil on top of the toast. So just a drizzle of that. Excellent. Now we're gonna grab the avocado that we just sliced, and we're gonna place it onto the toast. Now the avocado skin should come right off, and that's when you know the avocado is nice and ready to be eaten. So as you can see here, I'm not applying much effort in order to get the skin off the avocado. It kind of comes right off. Beautiful. So about 1 avocado for a piece of toast. And now what we're gonna want to top it with is some red chili flakes, some salt, some pepper. So we're gonna grab some chili pepper flakes, again to taste. You don't want to overpower the avocado toast. And then some regular black pepper and some salt. Beautiful. And then you can even drizzle some more olive oil on top of that. Okay, so now we're gonna plate the rest of the food that I made. So that will be the egg and the tomatoes. So we'll take the egg here, place it on the plate. We're gonna take the tomatoes, place them on the plate. And that can happen sometimes, but that's okay because it still turns out very delicious. And now we want to top the eggs off with some fresh chives. And that's an easy breakfast. Let me try this beautiful dish right now. So we'll have some egg here, some tomato. That's delicious. Let's try this avocado now. Oh yeah. Now that's a great breakfast. I'd love to hear from you. Please leave me a comment if you have any questions or any advice or any other tips that you'd like from me. Have a wonderful day.